All right, so we're in a, I think this is Cherry Hills, the name of this room, and the other room that you were in was St. Andrews, I think, and then one of the rooms is Augusta, so you guys probably figured out the theme of our offices. I golf. I'm a golfer, right? So I've been golfing since I was about 11 years old, and I golfed in high school. When you golf in high school, when you're golfing in grammar school, they usually have those little pull carts because the bag's bigger than you are. So you little wheelie carts. But when you get to high school, you don't go to golf practice with a little wheelie cart. You carry your bag. When I was in high school, they didn't have carry bags. I mean, you carried your bag, but they weren't these light nylon bags with double straps. There was one strap. It was made out of naga hide, weighed like 1,000 pounds, and we just schlepped it around, and it's what you did. So I got used to carrying my bag. I got pretty darn good at it. So my whole life, I was carrying my golf bag. And when I was in my early 40s, I'd play golf on the weekends, and I'd carry my bag, and it was just the way I did it. I mean, other people would have the cart. I'm like, the carts are for sissies. I'm not using one of those carts. And I'm not going to drive because I wanted to get some exercise. So I'd come home, and I'd fall asleep on the couch, and my wife would get angry with me, saying, you just sleep, you go golf in the morning, and then you fall asleep all afternoon. What good are you, blah, blah, blah. So I said, well, I really don't want to be this tired when I golf. So I decided I wanted to buy one of those electric. I saw some guy walking down the fairway. He's got this cart running right next to him. It's like an electric battery-powered cart. I'm like, that I could do. All I got to do is hold the remote control. I don't have to carry anything. I thought, this is great. So I went online, started doing some research. This was about 8 years ago, and online wasn't quite as good as it is now, but you could still do research and find some stuff out. So I called this company, forgot the name of the company, and they claimed that they had all the different brands of these electric carts, which are, by the way, very big in Europe, because in Europe they don't have motor carts. They don't drive carts. You either walk and carry, or you pull, or you got one of these. So they're very big over there for guys who can't carry. So I called this guy up, and he introduced his name. I remember his name to this day. His name is Monty. And I said, Monty, I would like to learn about, I did a little research on my own. I called him up. I have some questions. I want to buy the best one. I make a lot of money. I don't care how much it costs. I really just want the best one. Tell me which one's the best. He said, well, if you want the best, we carry all 6 brands. But if you want the best, you want to buy the Robo Caddy by Power Caddy. I said, well, tell me why it's the best. I just want to know, because I'm kind of anal when it comes to stuff like that. I want to know details. Like the dentist is doing stuff. I want to know what he's doing. Tell me what you're doing. Don't just say, trust me. I want to know what's going on. So the guy tells me about the carts. He says, well, the reason you want this one is it's got, instead of just having 3 wheels, it's got 4 wheels. So when it goes up a hill, it won't tip over. It's got this back wheel that keeps it from tipping. It also goes forward and reverse. It's got adjustable speeds. It's got the best motor. It's got the best wheels, blah, 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 blah. It goes through the whole features and benefits, all the stuff that we're going to do when we sell life insurance, right? And I was fully prepared. My next words out of my mouth were going to be, can you send me some literature? That's what I wanted to do. That's what all customers want to do. They just, So before I could say that, Monty says to me, and he was so good, he says to me, what address do you want me to ship this to? Wow. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm a salesman. He's doing the close on me. He's doing the assumed close, right? I mean, I know exactly what, I mean, in my mind, I know it's like a trick, you know? It's like, are you kidding me? You think this is what I do for a living. You can't fool me. But the feeling I got when he said those words was not pressure. It was not anything except relief. It was like a relief. It was like I was carrying this burden on my shoulders. I've been doing all this research for a month. I finally got a guy who gives me all the information I need. He told me which one's the right one for me. I know it's the right one for me. I want the darn thing. He says, where do you want it shipped? And what was my answer? 4220 Walters, Northbrook, Illinois, boom, boom, boom. And I had the thing in 3 days, and I was a happy guy. And the moral of the story is, when people are talking to you about life insurance, they want you to close them. You do not need to be timid about asking. All you got to do is say, why don't we get this started? Who do you want your beneficiary to be is the corresponding question to where do you want me to ship this? Who's your primary beneficiary? And then you just proceed to take the application. It's a very, very simple process. And trust me, these people are relieved when you ask that question. They don't want to talk to another person for another 30 minutes about features and benefits of the difference between Prudential, Transamerica, and Mutual of Omaha. They don't want to do that. They want you to make it easy for them. They want you to make a recommendation. They want you to ask them to buy. They want you to close them. They really, really do.